Alright guys, and welcome to episode 6 of my Road to Glory series on FIFA 18. I cannot believe how fast this series is going, and I've uploaded 5 episodes so fast on YouTube. I'm uploading pretty much daily at the moment because I'm enjoying, just doing this series. So I come up against the first opponent. I actually haven't bought any players at the beginning like I usually do this time. Come up against this opponent who's got a 5 at the back formation with not really a good team to be honest, and I thought I've got a way better team than him and I should be able to break him down. End up taking an early lead again, as I usually always do. 18 minutes. It was, I suppose, quite lucky in a way how it sort of came back off the keeper to Pereira, who scored a nice volley there. I suppose even though it was quite lucky, it still was a good goal and Pereira still had a lot to do. So I end up taking the lead, and again, sort of similar to the first goal, score again, put me 2-0 up, and another rebound off the keeper. I'd say that one was more lucky than the Pereira one though, because I thought Balassi wasn't going to sort of score from that angle, but he does. So it's just been a great start to the game. 2-0 up early doors, and this opponent came back into the game, passed around my defence and managed to sort of find his way between my two central defenders and strike it home to put the game at 2-1. So quite an entertaining game, this one. It's not a game like I usually have where I score so much goals. I mean, I scored a few goals, but this was more of a tight game. I thought maybe with him getting back in the game, he might come back and get a draw out of this game, but no, I make sure that I can win this one, and Lacazette scores a decent goal there. I sort of like the turn which he did. So 3-1 ahead, and yeah, no more real trouble in the game. I know that at 3-1 I shouldn't lose, and yeah, that scoreline remained the same and I won the game 3-1. So nice to kick off the episode with the win. Well, a win in the first game. By looking at the stats there, he's dominating me on possession, to be fair to him, but the main things which mattered in that game were the shooting, and I definitely got better stats and definitely had more shots than him and everything. I'm getting my words mixed up again there, as I do sometimes. Come up against the second opponent though, who's got a very good squad. He's got Aguero up front, Leroy Sané, Willian, Martial, Pereira, Ericsson. All overall there, a very good squad, and definitely a better team than what I've got. So I knew this was going to be a tough game because of the players which he's got, and just needed to see if he was a good FIFA player. He does take the lead though, which very unfortunate. Look at that, the keeper saved it, went to my defender couldn't really boot it out. He managed to get onto that ball, and Martial opened the scoring for him, which is unusual for me. I'm usually the one taking the lead, but unfortunately that doesn't happen. I nearly got back into the game there with a shot which went straight to the keeper, who parried it out, and I make a stupid decision here because I hacked down his player who was getting away from me, and I ended up going down to 10 men, Moussa Dembele, unfortunately. So that made the game more difficult, but I just continue to, even though I went down to 10 men, I was the better player at this point. Even down to 10 men, I was still sort of hitting his final third more than mine, and I end up actually equalising in the last minute. This was like a victory to me because I thought I've been pushing him all game pretty much, and I thought I deserved something, and it was a nice finish from Balassi. I didn't expect to score it because I sort of finessed it on his weaker foot, and yeah, luckily that went in, and I was very happy with that goal because I definitely deserved something out of that game. You'll be able to see in a minute that it was a fairly even game, or not, because I remember my editing, I don't include the stats on that one, but I was actually dominating him, especially towards the end of the game, and I deserved something out of that game. So yeah, another positive result against his squad, which was really good. come up against the third opponent with a Juve badge, Juve kit, so I thought, is this guy a Juventus fan? And yeah, he is a Juventus fan with a very good team there. He's got is that an informed Douglas Costa as well? Dybala, Cuadrado, Alexandro. Is that an informed Chiellini there as well? So he's got a good team pretty much. I was a bit worried in this game because I thought he's obviously experienced and everything if he's got a team like that, but unfortunately for him, he conceded an early penalty. I did feel a bit sorry for him because I don't think he intentionally meant to hack down my player. So it gives me the opportunity to take the lead, and I do that with Lacazette. My usual penalty strike there by blasting it in the top corner. Usually goes in more or less all the time, and Lacazette celebrates early on for me, which is a great start to the game. Just doing some passing, falls to Lacazette to, is that Balassi? I think that was Balassi who had a shot, but it just went wide, so unfortunately I couldn't make it 2-0. I pass it to Pereira, who has a shot, and he tips it out wide as Buffon. It was pretty hard trying to beat Buffon. Very unfortunate there from him because he hits the crossbar. Unlucky, to be honest, and yeah, I'm quite fortunate that it did hit the crossbar and not go in the net instead. But I'll lay it through to Isqueiro, who crosses the ball in, and it falls to Balassi to score a very nice volley there. Put me 2 ahead. Half an hour gone, so yeah, very positive so far, and I was extremely happy that I scored a decent goal there as well, because I thought it was a nice volley from Balassi. Shows a bit of a replay there to see how good the goal was. But I play a ball through to Isqueiro, who I sort of messed up with him when I was controlling him. Crosses the ball in, and Lanzini misses an absolute sitter, but luckily I got another chance because he makes a big mistake about passing out to the big man, which is Balassi. So 3-0 up in the 57th minute, and it's sort of, as soon as that goal went in, it goes to that spinny circle at the bottom of the screen, and I thought it was going to disconnect, which it did because he quit, obviously. So 3-0 win, 2 wins in this episode and a draw against very good opponents. As you can see, I deserved to win by the stats. And yeah, positive again. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you can like and subscribe, it would mean a lot. And I will see you for the next episode. Goodbye.